guys, welcome to Bible Breakdown. We're doing Psalms chapter 88. The psalm is titled A Cry of Desperation, a Song, a Psalm of the Sons of Korah for the choir director according to the Mahalath Leannoth, a maskil of Heman the Ezraite. So I only have a few points for this chapter just to get into it. For verses 1 to 9, I wrote that this is like real emotions, real hurt, and it's just pouring out to God. So in verses 1 to 2, I wrote that it points out what God's like. So in verse 1, it says, Lord, God of my salvation, I cry out before you day and night. So it's acknowledging God is our salvation. Now, the rest of the verses to come, I said it's being honest with, I don't know who the writer is. It says the sons of Korah, so I'm going to say them. It's them being honest with themselves and being honest with God about their feelings. So just a couple verses to highlight. In verse 4, it says, I am counted among those going down to the pit. I'm like a man without strength. So they're just like, I have nothing left to give. Then to continue from verse 7 to 9. So it says, Your wrath weighs heavy on me. You have overwhelmed me with all your waves. You have distanced my friends from me. You have made me repulsive to them. I am shut in and cannot go out. My eyes are worn out from crying. Lord, I cry out to you all day long. I spread out my hands to you. So this is where we see the desperation. Like they're like, there is nothing else for me to do. I've lost everything. Everyone's against me. God, please help. Then as we continue to verses 10 to 12, I wrote that they're looking for an answer in the midst of a hard and troubling season. So from this point, I feel like this is when whoever is writing this, again, I don't really know, Sons of Korah, but they are just questioning God and trying to see what's left for them. And what highlights that point for me is verse 10. It says, Do you work wonders for the dead? Do departed spirits rise up to praise you? So to me, it feels like they're trying to see if there's still hope, even though they feel like they're at the lowest of the low that they could possibly go. Then to end the chapter for verses 13 to 18, I wrote that this is a realization that God is the answer to all their problems that they might face, but there's also still that sense of like abandonment and discouragement. Like reading this chapter, I can respect the fact that yes, they want God to provide for them, but they're still being honest with themselves and honest with God about how they feel. But that is all I have for you guys. That's the end of chapter 88. I will see you guys tomorrow for chapter 89. I love y'all. God loves y'all more. Have a great night.